In April 22, 2016, police in Pike County, Ohio, would discover a bone-chilling crime. Throughout 4 crime scenes, the police discovered 8 individuals, all from the Rhoden family, had been killed. The victims had been shot at close range, with only a toddler and 2 babies found unharmed throughout the crime scenes. The nature and scope of the killings would send shockwaves throughout the community, with Pike County Police enlisting the help of the FBI and DEA in solving the crime. As investigations progressed, it became clear that the murders were not part of a cartel hit as initially suspected, but rather the perpetrators were local and known to the victims. In 2018, police would arrest 4 members of the Wagner family for planning and executing the gruesome murders. Investigators believe the dispute between the 2 families emanated from a custody dispute between Hannah Rhoden and Jake Wagner over who would get custody over their 4-year-old daughter. The 2 had started their relationship when Jake was 18 and Hannah was 13. 2 years later, Hannah was pregnant with Sophia, but her relationship with Jake was deteriorating. After the 2 broke up, the Wagners tried to press Hannah into giving up custody to Jake, something she wouldn't do, and after she moved on with another man, Jake and his family decided to take custody of his daughter through other means. They agreed that if the Rhodens were out of the picture, Sophia's custody would naturally fall to Jake. According to prosecutors, the Wagners were a close-knit family, and they planned the attacks together, which included buying ammunition and making a homemade silencer. On the fateful night, George and Jake Wagner, together with their father Billy, left their home at around 10 p.m. to go and commit the murders. Meanwhile, Angela Wagner, Billy's wife, remained at home caring for her grandchildren. The trio started at Chris Rhoden's domicile, where Jake shot him outside his trailer home, and his father Billy shot and killed Chris and his cousin Gary Rhoden. They then moved to the next crime scene, where Jake shot and killed Frankie Rhoden and his fiancée, Hannah Gilly. At the 3rd location, they shot and killed Dana Manley Rhoden, Chris Rhoden's ex-wife, as well as their children Hannah and Chris Rhoden Jr. At the last crime scene, they killed Kenneth Rhoden, Chris Rhoden's brother, and Gary Rhoden's cousin. For her part in the crimes, Angela Wagner received a 30-year sentence in exchange for pleading guilty and testifying against her family members. Jake agreed to testify against his brother and father after prosecutors agreed not to seek the death penalty. He and his brother received 8 consecutive life sentences for their role in the killings. Meanwhile, their father's trial is scheduled for 2024.